Hey guys, it's Kelly. Hey, I just want to do a really quick video, show you some of the pages in my art journal book. And I'm not working in my book anymore because it's just too bulky. So I just spread my binding here, just spread it out a little bit, and I took all my pages out, and now I'll just add them as I complete them. So here's some of the pages that I've done. I've done videos on these. You guys have already seen these, but for anybody who hasn't, just show them real quick. Hopefully you can see them. But if you look through my video, if you're interested in seeing stuff and how they were created, I've got videos on all of these, almost all of them. And this is just a mopping up paper. And I still have some of the blank paper in here. This is one, just some skeleton leaves on there and some butterflies and stenciling and paint. Just figuring it all out. And this was a crazy frazzled day. All kinds of different stuff going on here. It's really, I wish again, feel-o-vision would be great. Touch-o-vision. But this has just all kinds of different things on there, and I just decided that it was really random. So I took my big old black Sharpie, oh, for crying out loud, and wrote Random Works. It's kind of funny. I actually really like that page because it's so bright and crazy. And then this right here is the stained glass window one. There's a tutorial on that and exactly how this was created. I really like that one. Got some good feedback on that one. I'm going to have to do that technique a little bit more. And this is some really cool gold paint. It has a really nice shimmer. I like this, but once I put the tissue on there, I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. So I'm going to have to come back to it and I'll figure something out. I'm not done with this. And that's just white. And then this one here, hopefully you can see it. I used the tree stencil that I have by Crafter's Workshop, and it's this one right here. It's a 12 by 12 one. It's kind of hard to work with sometimes because it's so darn big. But a lot of like detail work went into it, and I wish the camera did it justice, but I just painted on, the leaves of it, but not each individual leaf. I just wanted it to be like like a big old oak tree. And just a floating little bird cage in there, and I stamped some birds flying around in there. I wanted this to look like an evening, like I'm standing in the forest, or I'm flying through the forest or something, and I wanted it to have like this dark look. I am kind of a darker person. I like the darker colors a little bit better. I kind of like how that one came out, and I don't think I showed that one. I don't have a video as this was made, but there's a stamp on here. It says, "Hope is the thing that hope is the things with." Okay, hold on. Sorry. Apparently I don't know how to read. "Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all." Emily Dickinson. Yeah, learn how to read, Kelly. Tiny Bubbles. This is my fun happy day page with my flat Valine bath time chick. I won that contest, by the way. That was fantastic. I just love little canvases. I miss her. Hopefully she comes back soon. And this is one, this is my favorite one, I think, because this is one that I did for a subby of mine who asked me if I could slow down a little bit for her. And I did, and I slowed down, and I like what turned out. So there's that one. A lot of these you guys have seen already, so I'm just flying through it. This is just a sopping up page, and it's gessoed and ready to go for whatever I want to do with it later. And this one this is the masking tape one that was a disaster. I made mud with the colors, and then I saved it with all the hearts. And there's a video on how I did that one. I like this one too. This is almost my favorite one. Almost. I still like that last one a little bit better. This one is one I did just last week, I think. And this is like a vintagey photo. And hopefully you can see, like, there's a mom in a pretty gown, and there's her daughter there. I printed it out on photo paper on my printer, and it didn't come out right because I was out of toner. It had like bluish grayish tinges to it, and I decided to still use it, so I just distressed it, vintage photo stuff on there. I think it needs a little bit more white. I don't think I'm quite done with this, but I was done messing with it. I did all kinds of stenciling and painting and all kinds of stuff. Austin, can you turn that down please, bud?
Sure.
And you know, I got kind of sick of it, so I just slapped a flower and some ribbon on there and said, I'm done with it for now. So I might decide to do something else with it later, but who knows. And this is one I just did last night. I really like this one. And if you're watching this all the way through, guys, I'm challenging you, okay? Let me see if I can get it all in here. Does that look familiar? That's your hint. What did I use to make this? Tell me. Leave me a comment if you can. I love to hear from you guys, but it's kind of funny. Who can guess what I used to make these things? I wish you could touch them, because it would really throw you off. You would have no idea. You'd be like, what the heck did she do? But, yeah, this is just, I just wanted to do like a kite type of scene with a background. And I really like how it turned out. I just painted these, let me back up. It's Dylusions ink sprays in the background, mainly. Okay, Dylusions ink sprays. And then I painted on, you know, just with a brush and dabbed on gesso in the form of that I think a cloud would take. And that's what I came up with. And then for those of you that don't know, when you put white gesso on top of Dylusions ink or any other kind of water-soluble ink, that color is going to seep into the gesso and show through. Sometimes that's really cool and we really like that, and sometimes we don't really like that. And I liked it, but it was a little bit too much. Like this one was showing up just too blue. So what I wound up doing was I have this Martha Stewart pearl paint. I really love this paint. It is such a gorgeous shabby color. I'm not a pink girl. I don't really care for pink too much. I mean, I like it when it's, you know, in the right, when it's used right, but this is called Pink Taffeta. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous rosy pearlized pink, and it's really a pretty, pretty paint. And I wound up just watering that down and brushing it on and really accentuating the clouds, and I thought that came out nice. It's got a really pretty shimmer to it. And then let me see if I can zoom in here, guys, so you can see the trees that I did. I really like how the trees turn out. And by the way, some of you know I've been waiting for these for a long time. Woohoo! I got my gel sticks finally. I'm gonna call them gelatos because you know what? They're the same darn thing. These gel sticks just cost nothing. I got 12 of these, all the same colors. I'm sure that gelatos, they're doing different versions of these colors, like, you know, different kinds of blues and stuff. You know, it's the same, guys. You can make your own. But anyway, $11.82 is what I got for all 12 of these on Amazon, free shipping. And for these metallic ones, it was $7.29 on Amazon, and they're all brand new. You know, I opened them and I put the prices on there because I knew I was going to do a video. But I'm so excited that I got these, so I've been playing with them. And that's kind of what I use down here. And I'm going to try and see if I can tighten it in a little bit. So, and I'll show you guys my kite. Seriously, guys, tell me if you can guess what I used. I wish you could touch it, but you can't. But, so my trees, let me turn this around. I'm sorry. Being all difficult. So I like how my trees turned out. You know, I used my gelatos. That's what I'm calling them. Sorry, guys. Don't like it. I'm sorry. That's what I'm going to use. So I used my gelatos for down here and some brown and just made the mountains. And I had a tree stamp which worked out really nice because I wanted these to look, I wanted them to look like they were kind of far away. And I kind of like how that worked out. And then I just used my white gel pen to kind of highlight them and make them pop with the background. But that's how that turned out. So hopefully you're getting that in video. And look it back out here. But yeah, and then the word fly. Hopefully you can see it's pretty big. I did a lot to that. I actually used clear embossing ink and then clear embossing powder, and just tried that first, and then that was nice and I liked it, but that's one of my favorite, you know, techniques for large pieces. But I actually wound up putting the high gloss Mod Podge on that after I embossed it too, and it's got some of that real pretty Martha Stewart pearl pink paint in there too. So for someone who doesn't like pink, there's a whole heck of a lot of pink on that page, huh? Anyway, So hopefully you guys like that. I just wanted to share those pages with you, and then share also that I finally got my gelatos. And yeah, that's it. And then challenge you guys to try and guess. This is your peek. What is it? There's your hint. I just ripped that up. That's funny. Anyway, here's that. And then I've been playing, like I said, with my gelatos, and this is the next page. I'm not quite done with this one. It could go this way. It can go whatever way I want it to. But I'm really liking them. This is with the metallic gelatos. I really like them. It's so easy to just slap it down. You've got a background. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. And then this is, I'm gessoed and ready to go. So anyway, let me know, guys, if you can guess. Give me some guesses for what I use to make my kite. And I hope you liked all this good stuff. I'm going to be making some journals here soon. I had some friends of mine coming in from Ojai, California for a visit next week, and they have 2 daughters, and I am going to be making some stuff for them. And I'm going to do, and I also have a request from one of my subbies to please redo the journals that I make way back in the day, and I was making a lot of albums and a lot of journals for kids. The kids love these journals. She asked if I would redo them because my videos were so small, and I'm going to try and do that for her. And then this I wanted to share with you. I think this is super cool. I hope you guys do too. This is a tag. Okay, it's just a plain white tag. And I had some Yudi because my, also want to share with you guys, my melting pot was not getting hot enough. And my Yudi was not hot, and I wasn't able to use it like I wanted to. So I actually wound up calling Ranger, and then I emailed Ranger customer service, and they replaced it. I didn't have a receipt. I simply sent her a picture of my melting pot and said, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be getting hot enough. And you know, she said, oh my gosh, I'm sorry about that, and they replaced it for me. I was so impressed with that because I had had it for almost a year. Yeah, I was really impressed with that. So this, I love the embossing powder and alcohol ink technique. I just love it. I think it's always different. It's never the same looking thing. And I wanted to see what would happen if I took this whole darn tag. There's the back of it. Obviously not very pretty, but and I could just decorate the back if I wanted to, and I might do that. But I dipped it in Yudi, in the hot Yudi, and covered the whole darn thing with it. It was kind of messy, and you know, I don't think I would recommend that. But if you guys haven't seen the other videos that I have about trying clear embossing powder with your embossing ink, you know, even Versamark works, and then using your alcohol ink to create these cool marbly looking psychedelic backgrounds. It's almost tie-dye-ish, isn't it? It's kind of weird. I'm not really a tie-dye kind of person, but this is like the second time I'm mentioning this in one of my videos, but I really like it, so you can try that. And I'll have more tutorials to come. I've just been super busy. I've been doing videos for a friend of mine, helping her out with some things that she needed to get, so, and work. But I will be back with more fun stuff, and hopefully a tutorial on how to make super quick journals with all the measurements and everything. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching.